I want to take you back to the early 2000s. The band's doing great. We're writing music, we're touring, playing lots of shows, just really trying to build a fan base. Really putting all our time and effort into this. It's what we love, right? And then we get our big break, a record deal with Virgin. It's everything we ever hoped for. We go out, we record an album, we do some more touring. We're on top of the world. What could go wrong? And then, you know, the band faced some setbacks, and ultimately we were dropped from the label. And that left everyone thinking, you know, what now? But you didn't let that hold you back, man. You channeled your love for music and hockey into your work at One Step Beyond, and just became an inspiration for everyone you worked with, right? Proving that in the face of challenges, that resiliency and compassion can lead to a truly meaningful life.
He knows the power of music and what it can do. And I think that's the reason why he created the music program. Yeah, I know Jared. Yeah, I've known Jared ever since he met me. I have had the pleasure of knowing Jared since like beginning of '07. That's 2007, if you didn't know. I had an interesting perspective because I was kind of like the camp counselor guy there. That was kind of my role early on. So I got to see what happened to those individuals that I saw frequently when they started going into the music program, when they started working with Jared. I started to see the correlation of, you know, their quality of life directly was impacted and increased significantly. To me, that's what I saw. And that's Jared, man. Jared did that.
I think I remember maracas going on in there. So it was very little and small and intimate. Our program started to grow larger, and so it needed more space. And at that point, we moved locations and got this fantastic large room here at the Glendale location. And Jared made it his own, and members really seemed to really love that.
He introduced himself, said that he was a band teacher, and I said, oh, she doesn't play an instrument, you know, thank you though. And he's like, no, she doesn't have to, it's cool, she can, you know, she can do anything. And I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah, just put her in the class and she'll be great. Okay, fine. Put her in class. They have a band recital a few months later. Who's playing the drums? But Chelsea.
I did.
I couldn't believe it.
Super encouraging. You can do it. You got this. Yes. That's Jared.
Jared and I met at the high school program at One Step Beyond, where we worked really closely together. And in 2013, we collaborated in creating the first music festival. This is where I saw firsthand his depth and love and care for the members. Jared was able to pull from his professional music background and create so many opportunities for the music program at One Step Beyond through sponsorships and all these collaborations, and evolve the music program into what it is today. That magic that we saw is that the members were able to get up on stage and feel like true rock stars. Jared gives that to them.
Jared actually called me for a little bit of a band rehearsal.
They got to write music, they got to perform their music, they got to do local concerts, and the local concerts evolved into us having the opportunity to go to NAMM, and we traveled, and he got a chance to get out of his shell, and we, you know, formed our own little Heartstrings family.
The rest is history.
Hi, I'm Sean Bevan, and I'm here to talk about Jared Woosley. It's one of those things where you see someone find the thing that makes him happen. I got to work with him with Heartstrings, who were a really fantastic band that he really just kind of took under his wing and you know, helped bring their dreams to life. Pretty special gift that the man has.
So gosh, how it all began, the hockey community really just came together for us. Like, It all happened so fast that we didn't even have anywhere to put things. Like we got donations by the just weeks into us, gathering donations from the floor to the ceiling.
Yeah, I mean the hockey program, it's fair to say it would not exist without Jared. And there's so much work that he does that nobody ever sees. So, I mean, I saw the impact the hockey program has on members, especially their confidence. When you have somebody that's never skated before and they're using a walker and then all of a sudden they're skating, it does so much for their confidence. And that carries on to many things, off the ice.
We have some incredible events that we do out here in California, as well as the ones in Arizona, where it's a community-wide event. It's not just the One Step Sharks or the One Step Coyotes, it's a community-wide event. So it really, Jared's reach has gone far beyond our programs. And the team aspect, the camaraderie, just the tone that Jared has set within our hockey programs themselves.
Yeah, we do love Jared. Jared taught me how to skate on my own, and with hockey, he makes it really fun.
We got the backing of the Coyotes. The Coyotes, we sponsored their jerseys and opened so many doors. Most programs don't do this. This is just something really unique. It's brought her confidence up so high. It's just wonderful to see how far she's come.
Finding Jared was a happy accident, and it allowed me to come out and see what One Step is doing with ice hockey. It let me see what the model can look like. And more importantly, it kind of got Jared and I together to kind of pool resources and figure out how can Mikey's League work with One Step? How can we collaborate and make something that's bigger than what either of us could do by ourselves?
My first task when I moved to the Bay Area and started working for the San Jose Sharks was to find people who were doing great things in the world of hockey in the Bay Area. And I really am forever grateful for that connection to One Step Sharks, to all the incredible people and players that you've put me in contact with. And I am just forever in awe of your commitment to making hockey, and I think everything you do, an inclusive space. So
Jared saw huge potential. He saw him for his abilities. Everyone else was looking at disabilities and challenges, and Jared never did. He knew what he saw, and to watch where that member is today because of that is amazing.
I grew up going to One Step events and playing hockey with first the One Step Bobcats and then the One Step Coyotes and the One Step Sharks, and now we play every week still as the Top Shots. There's no one who is better at, making you feel included and seen. And it makes me emotional just thinking about it, because it's changed my life in a lot of ways. And we should all just be really thankful to have Jared, and he's clearly just a very impactful person who spreads so much joy and love across so many different places. And
yeah. I guess I have the honorary title of being the volunteer sound guy, I guess. So when we first started out, we really enjoyed building band rooms and stages and everything that had to do with music, recording studios, that type of thing. And then when it transitioned into a career for Jared and One Step Beyond, he kind of took all that knowledge and moved it over to his job.
And I think it's even more special that something that you've poured your heart into has become such a huge part of my story as well. And without any of this all wouldn't even be here. So I'm extremely grateful for that. So in a way, your passion for OSBI has not only reached the community, but it has shaped the entire course of my entire life.
The passion my dad has for One Step Beyond is absolutely infectious. I mean, if without him showing me what it's all about and showing me the smiles, showing me the love, I would not have found what I wanted to do in life.
I was able to move into serving as an executive director at one point and working with Jared in a different light, in a different perspective. I've seen how passionate he is when approaching people to support the mission, to support One Step Beyond, and to support the members. So he is always on his fundraising game. He is always wearing that hat. He is a big advocate for One Step Beyond, and that really shows in the things that he was able to bring to the table.
Hi, I'm Andy. I love you, Jared.
Love you, pal. Jared is a good man to me all the time. He's a good bird to me, and he's a good man. That's why I trust him a lot.
Yeah, I miss you guys. My heart, man.
Great to listen to them. Love you too.
Legacy, it's here, and it'll always be here. And I'm really excited that he gets to be honored in this way. He deserves it.
I've had a lot of meaningful conversations with Jared over the years, but the first one was about 15 years ago. And something that he said has stuck with me ever since. He said that when one of our guys has a passion or a strong interest in something, that it's our responsibility to do everything we can to create that opportunity for them. And that paradigm of possibility really has guided my work with One Step Beyond ever since.